am Danny Bonaduce, life coach. Phone lines are open. Call right now or email lifecoach@KZOK.com or call 1-800-252-1025. By the way, Life Coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones, Divorce for Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE. Let's go to the phone lines and talk to Jess in Covington. Hello, Jess in Covington.
Hey, how's it going, Danny?
It's all good, man. How are you?
I'm okay. I have a decision to make.
Shoot. What do you got?
Okay, I have a girlfriend who's depressed, and she's not very motivated, and I want to try to motivate her, but I feel like there's nothing I can do. I love her a lot. I really do. My emotions are for her, but I can't, I got to decide if I should go with my emotions or go with how it's going to affect me and just break up with her.
All right, now let me get something from you here. How old are you and she?
20 and 20.
Yeah, so your whole future is ahead of you, which is, by the way, really good. Are you aware of that, man? That how wonderful time it is to be 20 years old or 21 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good, because I would want to tell you right now, you know what? You should celebrate that. You should know. I didn't think anything. I thought, hey, my life's cool right now. I wonder how it's going to be with 30, 40, and 50. Going real well at 55. But, man, I wish I had cherished those years a little more. All right, so you feel bad that your girlfriend is depressed. And are you going to consider leaving her over the fact that she's depressed or something else?
Oh, just being with her is putting a negative effect on me and, my job, school. But, I love her, so I want to be with her. But
are you capable of not being with her? Are you capable of breaking up with her?
I think so. I mean, I feel bad.
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you this, Mr. Youngsterhead. There's going to be a bunch of things in life that you're going to feel bad about. And if you can disseminate between, hey, I feel bad about this, and I'm going to do it right now, you'll be really ahead of the game. I love you, Jess. You should move on. When you said she makes me depressed and sucking me down, it's affecting school. These are the best years of your life, man. You should not be depressed. And if you can, it's sad that you're going to cut her off, but you should, and I'm 100%. I don't think she should even be in your wheelhouse, as they say. You don't want to be sucked down with depression. I think, and I'm glad you called, I think you should move along with your life, and whatever is dragging you down, get away from it right now. So if you're calling up for my blessing, Jesse, you're doing a very smart thing, and you should call it off. Okay, man?
Thanks, Eddie.
I appreciate it. That's cool. I think that kid, I know getting around, but I think that guy's going to go really far. Making smart decisions. Who in this room made smart decisions at 21? Nope. If he's if he's already decided, here's the best move, and he's making it, you're ahead of the game, Jesse.
Let's put you on now with Diane in Seattle. Diane, you're on with Danny Bonaduce, life coach.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Very well, thank you. Sexy, according to CNN, but I'll tell you all about that later.
Okay. I have a 21-year-old son who's really a nice, polite boy.
Good.
To say. He has had an internship at Microsoft. He's fairly bright. He is now quit his job because he's living on his trust fund.
What trust fund is that?
From his grandmother.
Or his grandmother. Is it a lot of money?
It's a fair amount. He received it when he turned 21, and now he's not working. So I'm a little concerned that he is not motivated to get a job, or the trust fund will eventually run out. I mean, it doesn't last forever when you're not working.
Have you done a projected date of when that's going to run out? My daughter is living off a certain amount of money, and I'll tell you how much in a minute. Have you done the math on when this is going to run out?
Yes.
What is it?
So the way he spends, it'll probably be gone in a good year.
Ooh. Say that again. Your phone did something weird.
Oh, sorry. The way he spends money, it'll probably be gone within the year.
All right. So what is your exact question about that? Is it good to live off a trust fund? How do you make sure he's preparing himself for the future?
No, should I? Because before he before he had the trust fund, I was helping him financially.
Right.
And I'm wondering, should I help him financially because he will need it, or should I just let him kind of find his own way?
Wow, that's a really good phone call. I appreciate this, Diane, because the fact is we're not even discussing if this kid is going to need financial help in the future. It's just not. He is. This money's going to run out. He's never going to make a smart move about this money as long as he has it. And should you be prepared? Is he, because you've been there financially with him before he had the trust fund, is he open to you getting somebody like an accountant or somebody that will manage your assets so you can get 2 years out of this instead of just one?
His father is we're divorced, but his father is very smart financially. but he says that he should do it on his own.
The dad says he should do it on his own?
Yeah.
I don't know how much money this is, but if I hear, well, you know, when we say call the life coach right now, Danny Bonaduce has been through everything. I got a 19-year-old in Los Angeles living right on a very cool area of Franklin. She's not spending a lot of dough, but when she moved out of her mother's house, she had $120. That's $120,000 she had, and I did the math immediately of when that's going to run out. To be honest with you, she's doing better than I had projected. She's really keeping her head down and not making a lot of dumb mistakes. So maybe she's going to get another year out of this. But I projected, here's when it's, and she took no steps to figuring out what to do with her life. And I talked to her mother about it, and everybody's prepared for the kid to move back in with her mom, which I think it's not a mistake. She's going to need it. But I think it's a mistake not to have learned stuff so you can have a job. By the time he runs out in, say, 3 years, why doesn't she have a job? Why does your kid have a job and get ready? Well, he does. He works for Microsoft. If he's open to you discussing with you now, I would say discuss this with your son as much as you can, getting him prepared to not have it run out. There's no reason that it should run out. He should get back to work as soon as possible. But I think the fact that you're going to be there for him is really smart. And yes, you should prepare yourself for the fact that he's coming home to mom. And I think, luckily, it's not going to be a giant failure. You know, he's a great kid, it seems. And I think he's just going to need a little help. And then he'll go back amongst the workforce like he was. So I think you're okay. But yeah, be open to the kid moving back home, Diane. And I appreciate the call. Good luck on all that.
800-252-1025. That's the number to get through to Danny Bonaduce, life coach, with any kind of problems you have. Wendy in Tacoma, you're up next.
Hi, Wendy in Tacoma.
Hello, how are you? Wonderful to hear your voices.
Well, it's nice to talk to you. What can we do for you?
My question is, I have a 26-year-old son that's trying to stop drinking, and is paranoia part of that?
Is paranoia part of it? In what sense?
He's hearing things and really getting mad at the people that are making noise.
Well, I'll tell you, wow, really getting mad, because I thought you were going to say being really mad at you. You mean really being mad at the people he hears?
Right, yeah.
You need to go to a psychiatrist right now. You know, I'm not going to say your son is dangerous, and it could be, how drunk is he? Or how much alcohol does he consume?
Probably a couple of six-packs, but he's really trying not to drink. So
can I tell you this, Wendy? I love you and everything, but one has I'm positive one has nothing to do with the other. The fact that he is hearing voices is auditory hallucinations can be downright dangerous. Would your son be open to seeing a psychiatrist?
Well, I hope I can do. Yes, I would like to have that done. So if you give me a number, I'll sure give it a shot.
I do. Let's see. You live in Tacoma. I'm going to put you on hold and see if I can't get you some numbers right here, because that's something you should do. And I appreciate that you called me, Wendy. Yeah, auditory hallucinations. You know, that's one step away. And by the way, making no connection with this guy and your son, Wendy. I'm just pointing out, hearing voices is step number one. Hearing voices and taking orders is son of Sam. That's very, very, very dangerous. And he's already mad at the people making a bunch of noise in his head. That's something that needs to be addressed right away. And 2 6-packs a day, although I'm not going to make fun of it, I'm not going to make light of it. Whatever your breaking point is your son's breaking point, and therefore it's way too much. And it's like, you know, once you get to a psychiatrist, they can help you out with my favorite pill called Antabuse. It doesn't allow you to drink. There's a bunch of great medication. AA meetings are fantastic, but hearing stuff and saying I'm mad at the people in my head because they're making too much noise, I want that. I want you to take a psychiatrist right away. I will put you on hold, and I'll give you a phone number, but it's available to you. Anybody can look for anything online these days, but this is something that needs to be addressed there, Wendy. Thank you very much for calling me. That's all the time we have for Danny Bonaduce, life coach. No? Did you want to do one?
No, that's
all
okay.
right, that's all the time we have for Danny Bonaduce, life coach, this morning. And by the way, life coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones Divorce for Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE.